Hey guys, it's Ashley here with Eclectic Broom Closet Witch, and I actually have something today to show you that's kind of like a prototype, I guess. I didn't really spend a lot of time on it, um, but it is really cool and simple, and if you have a family or your life is really busy and you need a calendar, I'm pretty sure you've seen a ton out there, like the paint chip calendar, all that stuff. Well, what I did was I've got a foam board that you can get at Dollar Tree for $1 instead of going to like Walmart and spending a few dollars on it. Or you could even get the just the regular boards, poster boards, and those are like 50 cents or so at Dollar Tree as well. And then Post-it notes, which I got mine at Walmart just because I was already there. I already had my foam board from something else. But you can get Post-it notes at Dollar Tree as well, and you can get them in fun colors. I just got something basic because I was going to be real anal about it. But what I did was I made a do-it-yourself calendar, and I'll show you what it is really fast. You can kind of see. Hopefully I'll get it all in frame. Hang on. See it? So we'll back up a little bit. Alright, so I have the 7 days of the week, and then I just filled it up down to the bottom. So since I made it today, instead of making a whole thing for October, which is really unnecessary because we're halfway through the month already, I started with, let's see if you can see it, the 17th, and I went all the way into November. So the cool thing about this is, let's just say, like, if I don't have anything for the 8th, because that's what I'm pointing at, the 8th, if I don't have anything for there, what I can do is save the numbers that I didn't have any appointments on, and I can reuse for the next month. So once we get into November, I'll go ahead and take the upper ones up, move everything up, add the rest of the month for November on there. But they're sticky notes. So instead of going out and spending money and money and money on calendars, you know, you can get really creative. I mean, really, you can go get, you know, the different color of these boards. You can actually just do like scrapbooking paper behind it. Just decorate it to however you want. Use any Post-it notes you want. I like them because, you know, that's a good size. That is a big size. That's bigger than a normal calendar square, especially if you're busy and you have a lot of things. You know, we have a lot of appointments and dates that we need to make sure we know. So that's really good. And then you just take them off when you use those. And like I said, if you didn't use you didn't use one, you could just reuse that number and just move it to a spot. But you can kind of customize it however you want. Make it look cool. This would be good for kids maybe. If you've got maybe teens that like that sort of thing, they can decorate their boards or whatever. But I just thought it was really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Like I said, I was just kind of in a bind. I needed a calendar. We just moved not long ago. And so I wasn't really necessarily wanting to look for my other calendar, especially when we're almost done with the year. And I didn't want to buy another one. So this is cheap. I bought 400 Post-it notes. Let me see. They were, I think, under $2. It was like $1.90 something. Let me see. But I got them at Walmart, and they're the Casemate yellow 4 pads. I mean, you can't beat it. And also, my son's having some issues in school, so this is going to be kind of where I put everything. Walmart right now, depending on where you're at, you can get a lot of stuff for pretty cheap. Clearance folders, 10 cents, 50 cents. Notebook papers, I got some for 17 cents. The spiral notebooks, and I got composition books in the Casemate for like 10 cents each. They're not like a hardcover, they're flimsier, but it still works. But what I did with my son's is, let's see if you can see it, it's Colt's Weekly Spelling. So right down here I have the day that his test is, and I put all his spelling words in here. So what I'm going to do is, since he's in 2nd grade, all the words from all his spelling, what I'm going to do is start collecting them from this test on and putting them in a Ziploc bag or a bin, and then over time, just kind of once a month maybe or more, go back over them, have him read them to me, spell them, so that way they stay fresh, and you know, he kind of keeps them in his head, help him read and stuff like that. So that's what I've got going on. So kind of 2 tricks. I like to try to stay organized, even if you look at things and you're probably like, what the heck? But yeah, like, see, this is the normal size of a calendar. It's my kids' calendar from their school. I mean, they're a little bit bigger than that, but the squares aren't that big. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I did. I thought it would be very helpful for people on a budget or whatever, because I love the big desktop calendars, but they're expensive, and right now, I mean, we're in October. It's been over $5 on something I'm going to use for, what, 2.5 more months? I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, I just spent $2 and boom, I got a big one that is probably about the same size, and I can reverse it however I want. And the only reason I like the sticky notes is because you can take them off. Now, like I said, there has been ones where they do like the paint strip chips, where it has the different colors, so they make it colorful, but I mean, you can get those for free, so, you know, as long as you have the paper. Sorry, there's a glare, I can see it. But as long as you have, I guess, the time to sit there and do that. I mean, that took me